Good morning, guys. Quick video, couple minutes at the most. Bottles are out because we think that we don't know if she's pregnant or not. It could be a false pregnancy, but she's huge, and we're just keeping the bottles out just in case. We're on baby watch still. Syrup's out because we're doing an experiment at the school. That coffee container either goes to the barn or goes to the school to reuse. But I wanted to look at my so this dehydrator, my mom bought for me, like, oh God, in the 80s, the late 80s. So this one I bought when COVID hit because this one has a warp in it. So it still works, doesn't work as well as some others. I probably should use a different tray. But this is still tacky. This is sliced bananas. And this we have, no, I've got all the trays, but I had these trays full, and then I had one tray here. But I wanted to show you, when I dehydrate, I will put this back together again because I just condensed it. And I will not turn this on because I'm going to work. The ones that were in this are soft. You can see they're soft. No noise. No noise. This one that was in this newer dehydrator worked better. I don't like banana chips. And I changed my mind this morning. I don't like store-bought banana chips. These, oh my God, are awesome. And maybe it's because these were super duper ripe. I mean, to the point of being slightly mushy when we cut them and we cut off the brown spots. But they are so sweet. I like bananas. I love deep fried bananas. If you've never gone to an Asian restaurant and had, like, for a dessert, they've got a banana deep fried in an egg roll wrapper that they drizzle honey on top and chocolate, but keep the chocolate off because chocolate's nasty. Oh my God. It's so good. I literally will do that at home. I will take bananas and slice chunks and then wrap them in a deep fryer, in a egg roll wrapper, and then deep fry them for a dessert for me because I love them. But anyway, so yeah, these banana chips they were starting to go bad. And we couldn't give them all to the goats because it was way too many. So we were like, well, we'll dehydrate them and give them to the goats. And now I don't know how many the goats are going to get because I want some for me. But hopefully we'll still be able to buy, like, really brown bananas at the store. Hopefully they're not throwing them out. I know for a while there they were throwing out food because big corporations said, well, if you give it away for free, they won't buy it. Which is ludicrous. I mean, the thought that we wouldn't buy it if we had the money. If you don't have the money, you can't buy it. And so I like day-old produce for my animals, for animal fodder. I love the thought of doing this because it's good for them. It's got minerals and vitamins in them. It's good for us. And this is a snack I could throw in a bag and take to school and munch on through the day when I get, when I'm hungry. Or when it's snack time with the kids. And now I'm hungry because I'm watching, 25 kids eat and I don't get to eat. So I like to have snack when the kids have snack. That's beside the point. This was about the dehydrator. So I have this already. I'll put the lid on it, but I'm not going to turn it on because I want to be here to make sure that they don't. Besides that top ring with some of the old stuff. Oh, this is another old stuff, or the older dehydrator that I tried. And I think it's because you could twist this down. But this one, as you can see, they're at varying stages. They're still a little twitchy. I went through and I flipped them all over. I peeled them off and I flipped them over so that the other side would. And I wish there was, like fruit leather. I wish there was a way that they weren't so sticky, but it's just a sugar in the fruit that causes that stickiness when you're dehydrating it. You're just going to have to flip them over. But, it's way cheaper to do it this way. And I will watch because I will check the trays now as we go. These should not stick anymore because the dry side I flipped them over is on the bottom and this kind of tacky sticky side is on the top. But as you dehydrate, I don't normally do dehydrating when I'm not home. Ouch, pinch my finger. Only because I want to be able to check on it. And I want to be able to come in, a couple of hours and check and see it because I don't want any to burn. And I know that they'll dehydrate because this is definitely warm. I think it gets up to like 200 degrees, maybe 150. I'm not exactly sure. I've never done it, but it's hot enough that your fingers are like, it's hot. So I won't run this while I'm not home. It'd be nice if they came up with some that had like a timer on it. That would be awesome. Any of you out there who are ingenious, wonder if I could put a timer, plug in a timer on the wall like you do your Christmas lights, and set a timer in the outlet, and then plug this into the outlet. That's an idea. So like this dehydrator, this old one, doesn't have an off-on switch. You plug it in, it turns on. That's the way it is. This one has an on switch. And that's about as much noise as they make. It's a really nice white noise. It doesn't seem to bother me. It doesn't seem to bother anybody else in the house. But I won't run this right now because I'm not going to be home to check. But as you can see, I've got some of my dehydrated stuff here. There's celery, lemon peel, orange peel, celery or cilantro. That's cilantro. That's what I do. I write on the bottom. See, lemon peel. If I write it on the bottom, nobody can see it, so it doesn't distract from my bottles. But I can do it. And that's all my comfrey powder. I'll make a salve later. Just maybe during winter break when I'm not so busy and doing 9 million things. But I wanted to give you a heads up on the dehydrating. This is an awesome tool to add to your I don't know what you want to call it, your pantry products. Because as you can see, if you can grow your own herbs, and then they're organic, B, you know where they came from, you know how they were treated, and then you can use them, and you don't have to buy them, and they're getting expensive. They're getting really expensive. Another thing I wanted to talk about is, so this tray now needs to be washed, and if you're looking to homestead and you're looking for a place, if you're remodeling, you need a sink that those fit into, okay? If it doesn't fit in your sink, how are you going to clean it? And you need to be clean if you're processing food. You can't just leave stuff laying around. I don't have the neatest kitchen, and I don't have the prettiest kitchen because I'm more into being able to use what I've got versus, I'm not letting you look in my silverware drawer, that's awful. But I just want it to be usable. So I might do a little thing on, so you're homesteading, keep this in mind, or when you're homesteading, look for this, because there's a lot of stuff that if you're not putting food up, you don't think about it. Like, I've got friends who have those, I guess you'd call them art deco. They're the bowls, the sinks that are, they're like bowls, and they're like this big around, and they're bowls. Well, okay, they're pretty. I like them. First of all, they don't go in a farmhouse. And second of all, they're not very practical when it comes down to what you need to do. They're not practical at all. But so there's just a little blurb on your dehydrating. I've never, swear to God, never liked dehydrated banana chips. I've never liked artificial banana flavored candy. But these homemade banana chips are awesome. I will definitely be making more of these. Whenever I see bananas on sale, we're going to have some banana dehydrating craziness going on in this house. Have a good day, guys.